Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Forever Stranded. Oh, there we go. I was getting a bit worried here. We were so hot, and I couldn't really cool down, it seemed, but it appears to have done the trick to just sit here for a while. We did a bunch of quests running off last time to progress into some new areas. So, if we go in here, we have a couple of different ones now. And we started looking at getting the basics down for these stuff. And we have the item placeholder. I still don't know quite what this is. I think this might be a bug. But there's still no new version of the mod pack. So we're stuck with this for now. You also need a heavy engineering block, which is, to be honest, quite a big thing to get. We need the steel for that. So we're going to look at Tinkerpow, which is what we've been doing with the other stuff here. We got into the engineer's hammer here. This has some other stuff going. So we'll probably keep going into this a little bit. We got this done, coke bricks and blast bricks, but we only did 4 out of each, and yeah, we'll need more than that. So probably gonna do more of that and set up a coal coke oven and a blast furnace. Because those will be needed, those will make stuff that we need, especially they will make steel. Also considering whether I should do something with these cows, try to maybe get to a point where I can slaughter them a little bit. And one more thing, we should try to make a little bit better tools for chopping down trees and such. Make one of the tier 2 tinker's tools would be nice. So there's a lot of different things that we want to do, as usual. One thing we do need to do is we need to tear down some trees, and we need to plant more and such, because we're also running out of inventory space apparently. So, but one thing, okay, this will stack, that's good. This will also stack, so that's fine then. Sand and sand. Why do we have 2 different stacks of sand? Oh well, whatever. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna let these decay. I'm running a little bit low on leaves, I think, but I also kind of really want an apple, because one more apple and we can plant one more apple tree and make an apple tree sapling. That would be awesome, but can't do that right now because we don't have a 3rd apple. Well, leaves are all gone, no apples from that, I'm afraid, so we'll just have to do it again, I guess. We're gonna need more clay for this, which is a little bit worrying because now we're all out of these. Not much we can do about that, I suppose. How are we doing on these? No, we basically have none. That's a big concern, and I don't want to be doing that whole thing again where we smash and we sift and all of that stuff. I don't mind doing it, but we're not going to do it that way in that case. So maybe look into the Tinker stuff a little bit. Because we can make a bunch of stuff here, but if we upgrade, we can make more things. More things, by definition, are always better. This can turn into Tool Forge. That is seared stone, any of the seared brick kind of things, and blocks of iron. Both large. What? Is a normal block of iron okay? Oh, that is so expensive. Wow. Yeah, a normal block of iron is okay. Okay, so 4 blocks of iron and seared. That's what it takes from it to make a tool forge. Ooh. So let's see. We currently have 2 blocks of iron and 5 ingots here. What do we have in our smeltery? There's rabbits all over the place now. 2 ingots. And 6 more here, so we have 3 blocks essentially if we want to use up all of our iron. And then we have the seared bricks, so we basically just need the iron. How are we doing in iron? In our automatic little system here. Ooh, we're almost up to 4 stacks of broken iron ore. Ooh, okay then, that's not so bad. Alright, so after smashing all of that up, we got 3 stacks of 64 and 27. I wonder if we have some laying around here. Crushed lead, aluminum, crushed iron ore. 3 of those. Oh, look at that. That turned out as exactly 64 iron ore dust with the 3 I had in here. So that's awesome. We have a full stack of iron ore dust. We didn't... it appears that this smeltery does not double ores in this. Ooh, this is the first time I have so much stuff that it doesn't... It doesn't all go in the smeltery at once. Alright, but this doesn't double the ores. That's just a thing in this mod pack, I guess. I don't know, I doubt that anything else... I mean, I can't double ores in immersive engineering either, because I don't have the ores. I only have the ore dust and sand and stuff. I guess the doubling I get is from all the smashing process, so that's that, I guess. And actually, while we're waiting for that to cool down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this stuff and move it. Because we will have sort of a tinkering corner over here then. Which I think shall be good. Still not done. So, let's see. Stencil table. Alright, so now we're going to have to pick this up again. And we're going to make that into a... Oh! Oh, does it not work with bricks? Or is it just a... Yeah, that looked like it worked with... Oh, wait, I don't... I have them in my bag. That's why. Whoops. Alright, there we go. This is pretty dang expensive, but will definitely be worth it down the line, because now we have all of these things. We can make a size, we can make the lumber axe, which will be very nice, but in particular, right now I'm interested in the excavator, because that will mean that we can go down and get lots and lots of sand. So yeah, I mean, we can make a couple of these more advanced tools, and that will be very nice. And then also we can look at this, the crossbow. That will be very nice. We can start making those. But first, I think we'll look at these first. So, for that we're going to need large plates, and we're going to need a tough tool rod, and we're going to need a hammerhead. So, let's go back to the drawing board, I was going to say, back to our ore collection over there, and look at what we have, because we are going to need some plates, and we're going to have to make them through casting. If we want good ones, which we do. And that would mean aluminum, brass, or gold. So I don't know how much copper we get, or how much... So let's see. Broken aluminum ore in enormous amounts. Broken copper also in enormous amounts. So that's fine. We'll just use this then. So, yeah, let's do a couple of stacks of these. So 32 of those, like that. I'll be right back. Okay, so after doing that, what's very clear is that at some point very soon we're going to have to figure out some way to not maybe automate, but at least make this whole process of smashing ores a lot more effective. I've smashed up more than a stack of aluminum ore dust now. So we have 68 of those, and we have 22 of the copper ore. The proportions are 3 to 1, so we basically need 66 of aluminum to correspond to 22 of these. I have no idea how many we'll need, but I doubt that it'll be that much. And over there, stuff is starting to grow and stuff, so maybe a lumberjack axe would be a good thing to do first. Still have a few blocks of iron. I'm just casting those as we go here, and I don't think any of that alloys with the iron that's already in here. Alright, well, we have the aluminum brass in here now anyway, so that's pretty good. And then we're going to replace this with a casting table, and we're going to start casting things. For that, let's throw these back in here, and this can go back in here. So, if let's say we want to make the lumberjack axe first, we need a large plate. We need a tough binding, that's the big axe, and a large tough tool rod, and then the broad axe head. So we'll need we have none of that. So over to our stencil table, we need one of these. We needed, is this large sword blade? No, that's not it. This maybe? Tough tool rod, perfect. This is broad axe head. And what am I missing? Oh yeah, large plate. Right. So with that, we'll now need to take one of these, and we'll need to make a binding. We can make that with stone, like so. Now we have a stone. Let's do this. Okay. That doesn't work like I'm used to. There. A stone, broad axe head, and then a plate. And then I'm gonna run out of material of all things. Okay, tool rod. That's the one. It doesn't do it. Okay. I have more stone. Perfect. More stone. Make a tool rod. And that's good for now. We'll leave that in there. Actually, we're going to need to do this more. Grab this. How does this look? 3 iron. Good. Then we can take this up and switch it for the casting table instead. There. And now we're going to place something down here and switch to the aluminum brass. 3 blocks of that and 5 ingots. So how much of that goes into one of these molds? So now it's 3 blocks and 4 ingots. So that's just 1 ingot's worth. Oh, that's awesome. That's not bad at all, in the slightest. Perfect. Okay, so put that down, and we're going to mold all of these things. Perfect. And this is cool too, because this quest over here in Tinkerpow somewhere? Yeah, over here. It is telling us to get a bunch of these things. So, retrieval task? But I have a couple of them now. I think I have it. 4926/0. That's exactly the one I have. So I don't know. But we need them anyway, so I don't know. Whatever. What? Why? Alright, now we have these. So now we gotta figure out what material we want to use for this axe then. And that's where it becomes really interesting. Alright, so after a lot of thinking, I was gonna go with an alumite tool. But then I realized that alumite didn't exist in this mod pack, so, well, there goes that idea. So now we're smelting down some iron again after removing it all. I've started pouring an axe head here out of iron, but it didn't get even full from the 3 ingots I had, so apparently that takes a lot more materials than I thought it would. So yeah. There's also, let's see which ones I can. I can make obsidian. It would be annoying, but I could make it. I don't necessarily know if it's worth it, but I could, but whatever. So 1 block there. Pour that, so finish that up. It's quite a lot of material, isn't it? How much did that take? Took 5 ingots out of, so it took 8 ingots to make this thing. Whoa. Okay, let's get more of these melting. It's just draining so quickly. This thing had stopped working because it was out of a mesh, of course. It would be nice to make that better, but I don't even know if this is worth it, because a better one might just run out. I mean, if we make the heavy automatic sieve, how quickly is that thing gonna go through? Oh, thank you very much. How quickly is that gonna go through its mesh? So, I don't know. What would be nice would be to make some stuff out of paper for this thing. This paper can be good for bindings and stuff. Don't actually know what's best for a tool rod. We do have one tool rod over here somewhere that is like a netherrack tool rod. Hellish. So no, I don't see a good reason to do that, really, to be honest. I might as well just use an iron tool rod. Make this thing mostly out of iron. Let's go over here. Let's see, make this out of paper. Paper tough binding. that used up quite a bit of paper, but that's fine. And now we have that too, but we don't even have inventory space for things anymore. So let's see if we can we put these in here? No, we can't. Make another chest for over here, I guess. But for now, let's see if I have some space in here. I do. So let's put the plates and stuff in here. Alright, so now with that done, we should be able to assemble ourselves a lumber axe here. With this. Crash boom. And that can be modified and stuff later on. But for now, I'm just happy to have it. And we're gonna go chop down some of these trees that are over here. So there have showed up trees. Which is awesome. Totally awesome. And hopefully get some apples. Great. This is so much more convenient. Oh, should have cut down here. Dang it! Oh well. Move over, cow. You don't have to have your face embedded in the tree. Yay! Tinker's tools for the win. Yeah, let's replant this right away. Yes, I should have some form. Actually, what kind of vacuum chests or hopper chests and stuff do I have in this? Vacuum chest, XP vacuum. Oh, vacuum chest is good. Pulsating crystal is the only difficult part of this thing, which is a diamond and pulsating iron, which is, of course, it's ender pearls. Of course it is. We were going to have to worry about going and killing endermen at some point pretty soon. Yep, that is a thing that's going to have to happen. But we're getting stuff from this setup now that is really good, so let's keep on trucking. I guess the next thing is really going to be to mine a whole bunch of sand from down there, so we might as well go for the excavator. So the only real thing that is different is we need the shovel head thing. So back here, and do one of these excavator head, and then we're gonna need, take the paper out, put this in, and do that one instead. Ta-da! Put that in the casting table, switch this over to this, and pour. Should be pretty quick, good, and I can actually stay in there. We switch this back to iron, and pour that too. This is going to use up more material than I have, so let's go and take a look at this situation over here with the iron. More than a stack now, great. So let's grab that. Now, what happens if I put these in my offhand and I... Oh, of course, I have to aim here and then smash. No. Okay, that doesn't work because I'm too fast at placing and it's not fast enough at picking up. And see, this is what I'm trying to avoid. Oop. Not bouncing off the edge, but the thing where I throw these off the edge, because they go all over the place, because I'm placing a block right on top of where they fall. Yeah, so that's a bit annoying, but whatever. If I had a vacuum chest, I could probably pull that off. Put that back. We now only need a tool rod. Switch to that, put that there, pour the thing. How are we doing? We're running out of material through this process so quickly, but that's fine. Alright. Put those in here. Now, compose the thing. Excavator. That, and that. Nice. Writable. So we have modifiers and stuff on these where you can fill them later. I'm not really getting redstone automatically, which is one of the things I kind of like on it. I mean, we have more than a stack now, but we're not getting more, so yeah. That is sunrise, which is perfect, actually. Because, I mean, we could go down and just dig away stuff. Yeah, and we can take down the tree while we're down there. So, before we go, because everything is in my inventory and it's in the way. Let's put all of this stuff away. Alright, so we shall grab... Oh yeah, I completely forgot to loot here. Of course I did. There's no real point in cutting these down now, is there? Let's go. Time to go dig. Should also probably light up that place. Yeah, probably should. Where are my torches? Here they are. But this thing is still, pretty... It's a pretty good weapon too, so why not? Oh, the spider! Oh, that's perfect. I need to kill spiders. That's not what I needed though, but fine. Hello, creeper. I guess we can use this. Oh, what? Why did that miss? Can you use this as a little spawning ground for a manual mob farming thing? Did it? It dropped a cactus. Of all things. Okay, fine. Fine. For starters. That's a weird tree. Okay. If I'm gonna be doing this, probably should have this here. Skeletons and stuff. Care for you much. Just want a spider. That's all I want. Alright, so over here we have almost dug this whole thing free. So let's see what we can do with this thing. Nice. That's pretty nice. That's pretty efficient. And we're basically out of durability. We're certainly out of inventory space. So we're going to compact these. It's 44 of those. And those can then be sifted. How are our mob friends doing? Oh, that's a witch. Probably take you out. Like this. Oh no, come on. Die now. Good. There was a spider there. Yeah, it's still there. Good. That dropped something interesting. We're in a pretty good situation now to take on these mobs, so... Oops. He says as he takes a hit or two. Oh, spider eye. That's what I wanted. So I'm not actually gonna lay this up, I think. It's a little bit dangerous to have it right here. Maybe we try to make a dark spawning area somewhere else in a while. But, yeah, that's pretty good. And that will let us complete a long-standing quest where we needed spider eyes, so I'm happy about that. Alright, so, with that little adventure done, we can take our potato soup. Do we not have stock anymore? I might have used up... No, wait, I put it in the other one because I didn't want to accidentally eat it. So we have 3 of these now. We have 3 stock. And we need our pot, is it? I think it might be. Spider eye soup. There we go, yeah? Make... Okay, fine, whatever. There we go, 3 of those. And Bone Stalker is complete. Finally. That took like forever. So, if we go back into our basic survival one, Bone Stalker is complete. We get more bone and more spider eye from that, so don't mind that. We basically get the mats back. What's this now? Stews. Oh. Make all of the stews, and then we get a bunch of stuff, including a couple of golden apples. That's fine. Rabbit stew. It should be okay from all the rabbits coming around here, spawning in our base. Cool, and then we have the coils, which are now possible, I think, and the killing ones, which is kill a bunch of zombies, kill a bunch of skeletons, kill spiders, kill creepers, kill endermen. So we'll be working on that one for a long time. That is for sure. Oh, and I didn't have inventory space for all that junk. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is we need to go and repair this. So that used up a whole of that. So durability might be a thing that we should... Oops. Might be a thing that we should be looking into. Alright, so this with... where's the iron? Take those out. And just do this, right? Yeah, and that repaired it fully. Perfect. And that is that. Now, sifting. What do I get from sifting? So, if we... prismarine... If you just sift the sand, we get these things. So, we get this crystals, some spores, quartz dust, dilithium dust, cocoa beans, yellowite and stuff, sandstorm, hello. So this is not at all as good as the redstone that we can get from sifting the dust is. So we're going to have to smash it once at least. What are you doing? Basically out of the mesh. Alright, all of those smashed. I think we had more dust in here. Yeah, we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we pick up this one, we should have a full stack of compressed dust. Like so. Yep. Good. And now, what's this? This iron mesh. 94. Oh, this only uses up 1. Oh, okay, crap. No, I didn't. I did it wrong. I see. So having a heavy oak sieve would be super, or heavy auto sieve would be so much more effective because it wouldn't run out of the mesh. Well, it would run out of the mesh as often, I guess. It would just generate a whole bunch more resources between that. So that would be nice. That just means we need to auto do a lot more stuff. It probably means we'll run out of power and stuff, but yeah, that would be very nice. Alright, I almost sifted up a whole stack, and now we're gonna have to stop because... can I? Alright, these don't have a space, so that's why. There we go. Frame rate get. Let's go on. I wanted to try to wait until we had all of it sifted, but the game was working so poorly there that I just had to. Alright, so again, we have put all of the things in here. And now we have a whole bunch of more stuff. We have almost more than 1.5 stacks of that. We have more than 2 stacks of redstone, so that's pretty good. So yeah, that's much nicer. How's this doing? Probably ran out again. Yes, it did. In you go. So life goals at this point: get ourselves a heavy auto sieve and all of the compressors and stuff around that to make it work. That would be awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have made our Tinker's tools, and that they are awesome. And the path forward next time is pretty clear. We will be going for immersive engineering so that we can get our... Ooh, there's an apple. Awesome. Awesome. So, we need steel. That's what's holding us back. If we get steel, we can set up a heavy auto sieve, which is going to make resource production so much better. And to get that done, we'll need a whole bunch more of immersive engineering stuff. So that's what we're going to be focusing on next time, and hopefully we can get that done in one episode. But this has been pretty good. I'm liking the progress I'm making now. And we're getting to the point where we have proper gear. So once we've been able to make better armor, but at least better weapons, then we shall be heading back to that city at some point pretty soon to check out the other places and see, maybe if we're lucky, we can find an Enderman spawner and kill some Endermen, because Ender Pearls is also a thing that I'm missing a fair bit. But that's enough for this time. Thank you very much for watching. This has been slicedlime, and forever stranded. Take care. Bye-bye.